So I'm an absolute beginner when it comes to air rifles. I'm just getting back into them after decades off, you know. I used to probably go over someone else's down the woods and stuff when you used to go plinking about trying to shoot rats and whatever. The law's changed quite a bit since then. And I went online, I looked at all the reviews, I've been on forums, and great bang for your buck. It was always came back, same model all the time, the Remington Express. I've got a 177 version here. I watched, what's it called? The Air Gun Gear Show. His review kind of convinced me. I've heard horror stories about these guns. Some people hate them, other people love them. Some people say they're dead accurate, other people say, you know, you might as well just throw the pellet or catapult the pellet and you'll get a better accuracy. So it seemed like a bit of a, oh, what do you call it? A bit of a gamble when you bought the gun. You either got a good one or a bad one. I mean, some people might be exaggerating what they found, being biased. Because it is a Chinese gun, it has the US famous Remington name, and it is a handsome machine, you know, and that's what it is at the end of the day. It is a machine, basically a spring-loaded bicycle air pump with a rifled barrel on the end. I've had this gun apart. As you can see, I've got the scopes off. I think they're so much more handsome with the scopes off. We're using the line of sight sights. And it's pretty accurate. At 25 yards, I'm hitting a spinner, which is, I think it's about 1 3/4 by 2 1/4, and I can hit that repeatedly using the line of sight sights. Inside, mine's not great. It is a bit lacking consistency-wise, but the whole purpose of these videos is that I want to take it apart. I want to show you how to take it apart. I'm a total beginner, you know, I'm not an air gun expert by any means, but I am mechanically savvy, which I suppose a lot of viewers of this video will be. And if you can work on a machine, which is all it is at the end of the day, it's a mechanical machine that pumps air and fires a pellet out of a barrel, and yeah, just follow me along. So this is part one of my machine, and we're going to tune it. I've bought a tin bum tuning kit with better guides and stuff like for the spring inside. I'm going to fit that in a future video, and I've also ordered a Diana 34 spring and a Diana seal, which fit into this machine, because this is what this gun is based on. I think a Diana 34, all the metal bits, the receiver tube and the barrel. So I've ordered those, and when I get them, I'm going to do a teardown video, show you how to take it apart, and maybe even sizing the seal, which I've been on forums saying that you have to size the seal and spin it in a drill and whatnot, and we're using sandpaper. I mean, I've got lathes and stuff, so I could probably do a better job, but at the moment this is what we've got, you know, and it's good. It is good bang for your buck. Everyone says it's excellent bang for your buck. I don't think it's any German beater, but with a bit of tuning, I think it can be as, if not better, you know. But you've got to spend money on them to get them where you want them. So here we are. It's a nice, really dark wood grain stock, which looks gorgeous. It is a handsome machine. Get that to focus. These screws don't seem to fit down the bore quite square, you know. They would be biased to one side. I'll flip it over, have a look at the other side. Again, that's biased way forward from where I want it to be, but can I do anything about that? I doubt it. Yeah. Aye. She's a good shooter. I have shot it with the scope on from 25 yards, and I'm a complete beginner, and I have once Done a 5-shot group at 25 yards. That fits within a 20 pence piece size. Only once though. Normally they're quite random all over the shop. My brother also has been getting into air guns quite recently, and he's bought a Dyna Panther 34 synthetic stock machine, which is what this gun is based on. So we've been having competitions in the garden. There's not that much difference. I think his group's better. His trigger is better with the 2-stage trigger, which is totally adjustable. I think it's like a number 6 or something like that. And it's a good gun. So I'm playing catch up, and I kind of want to beat him with this Chinese offering. So we'll take the bits, we'll tune it up and see how we get along. There was something else I was going to say which I can't remember off the top of my head right now, so I'll bring that up in the next video. I'm brand new to doing videos really, and it's easy to lose your train of thought. So yeah, we'll see you next time with this Remington Express 177 Living With It project.